Okay, as you guys know, I'm multicultural. Need some new hair. Um, I'm gonna read this thing, and it's kind of really messed up to me, but that's because I'm multicultural and I don't have the right to be a racist. So I'm gonna do this. All right, get ready, brace yourselves. Stop dating non-black people who are silent about our struggle, Ebony. You're reading that in reverse, so you should probably get a mirror to hold that up. All right, black people are standing up and demanding to be seen and to matter in ways I have read about in black history books, but have never expressed it in a lifetime. Rather, we were talking about themselves. Uh, there's a hashtag, the movement for Black Lives, and there's a hashtag, say her name as a community. I'm sorry, I don't know what any of that means. We are required to that our full humanity is not only to be recognized, but to be safe spaces and created for expression and full humanities, whether good, bad, or ugly. All right. Of course, black folks pretending, I have no idea if that's the right word, whatever it is, to take up space, even extremes, yeah, to the police who take the oath and serve and protect us, and the political leaders who are responsible for the interacting of litigations that will hold those who oppress and abuse U.S. responsible. But our demands must only extend to those who claim to love us. The notion of loving black peoples racially is not a new concept. Loving black people racially means more than just sexing us, partnering us with even more creative family structures. It means bearing witness to our struggle and our pain. It means transforming silence into action regarding our struggles and our pain. Because we all know the silence often complicates, and we are out here trying to get all the way free. NSS, the publishing of the Medium.com, titled Stop Having Sex with Black People. Alicia Mason gets the roots of loving black people racially, especially with regards of interracial dating and specific whites who date blacks. She writes, there's a long thing here. I'm gonna read it, so brace yourself. There's a few swear words. I have noticed the trend of white people who like having to have sex with black people, but never actually show their solidarity with black people when shit gets real. It's like you can fuck us and I have no idea what the hell this word is. Unappropriately, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna spell it out for you. Excuse me. UNAPOLOGNETICALLY, but can't stand up and speak out for us. Oh, I'm an idiot. Unapologetically. Yeah, maybe I should take these things off, right? Unapologetically. Frankly, I am sick of it. And I'm sick of seeing white friends with mixed babies ignoring the racist reality of the country that are plagued with black communities. I am sick of white people, I don't know what that word is, fraternizing, I guess. FETISHIZING, black bodies. I don't again know what that word was. And they're laying up with them and continuing to objectively black bodies, objectify, I don't know, as they lay bleeding on the streets due to a trigger happy racist profiling cop by justifying that the officer's actions, or just completing ignoring the tragedy altogether. To be clear, she's not quoting anymore, by the way, after altogether. To be clear, it is not only whites who desire black bodies and they're without being outwardly concerned about what happens to similar black bodies in the streets. Many other races of men and women stand anti blackness while laying with black bodies too. Madison thesis is clear: keep your hands to yourself if you cannot use those hands to uplift blacks in our ongoing struggle for liberation, excuse me. Don't use your voice to tell black folk how beautiful they are if you can also use that voice to champion other causes. Black Lives Matter. Otherwise, non-black people dating and mating with black people are showing us that they can only commit loving parts of us. Something just happened on my computer there. I don't know why. Go back to that. This whole thing just went blank. Sorry about that. Still recording though. Where was I? Loving parts of us, but not all of us. In a word, Mama Toni Morris, then love ain't what? Then love ain't love at all. Okay, don't ask. I'm just going by what I read here. Absolutely stands with Madison demands that whites, and there's those little signs, and I add other people of color, stop thinly. I don't know what the hell that means. Is while I don't object to interracial dating, I could require any non-black person I date to be anti-racist, to do more and not being racist and being colorblind. Excuse me. Arthur equally, excuse me, I totally misread that. Arthur Extraordinaire, Arlen James, doesn't extend the job to breaking down the differences between being non-racist and being anti-racist to get into it. Hell, I don't know the difference. Because I thought if you were non-racist, you were anti-racist. But apparently, there is a lot left to learn in this world. And recognize the conversation, but about being colorblind as they are violent erasures. Erasures of black people's lives and experiences and hopes for the better, brighter future. No black person in the country, whether the President of the United States is homeless or anyone in between, can live their lives believing in a color blindness. Therefore, the assurance to color blindness for non-blacks is an is an exercise of privilege that black people can't afford, and it's bullshit. It's right there. It's bullshit. Oh God, this is a long ass article. Um, I know don't find things this long, but as also responsible as black people to pay close attention to people who choose to date and form relationships with intense with people who stand solidarily with during our fight for the truth. EMANICPATION. I guess that's true exploitation. I don't know what the hell that is. Has gone on for days with black people should shy away from public and personal conversations about race, while white supremacy politics, because of someone as dangerous as Divide and Vile was Donald Trump. Wow, this was not what I was expecting for a real presidential nominee in the country with a serious postal chance of winning it all. The fight we are engaged in is debatingly and exhausting. We have truly believed in 2016 we were a post-racial nation. Shit, we will never be a post-racial nation. That's just a fact. Um, the same way in which we believe because a person outside of our community might sleep with us and even marry and have children with us, it means a person couldn't possibly be a racist. We are trained like everyone else to believe that racists wear white sheets and brag about killing unarmed children, and that's simply not true. If you are a black person sleeping with a non-black person who refuses to call Trump an insufferable bigot, that he is, this is not what I was expecting at all. Or a non-black person who petitions that is hashtag All Lives Matter or hashtag Blue Lives Matter as a report to current black struggles for the human rights, you are sleeping with the enemy, or less, or in at least someone who is a enemy to black progress. is calling non-black people who sleep with black people but do not stand with the cause, support Black Lives extreme. Maybe, but the lies of the extreme times, black folks stop having sex with non-black people who refuse to see you fully. Oh god, this video was 10 minutes long. I'm going to have to make a second video because I didn't want it to go that long, but it was a long ass article. So we'll make a part 2.